All right, it is October 18th, and even though it looks dark outside, it's not as late as it looks. So, that means you still have time to go to a show. So, let's go. Yep. And welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Go, helping you find music around the Valley of the Sun for the next 7 days. Brought to you by Yucca Taproom, so stay tuned till the end. We'll spotlight some awesome shows coming through the Valley. Through Yucca specifically at the end, so stay tuned there. Also, of course, you can always support by going to patreon.com/Every Show Joe. Helps me just cover some costs of travel, tickets, that kind of stuff. But also equipment. If something breaks or just to improve it, they can always help me out there. So there's that. Also, stuff you can check out on everyshowjoe.com right now. I've got the Stiff Little Fingers and the Avengers pictures and wrap up on the site. Go check those out. Plus, probably have to resurface this a little bit, but if you dig a little, I have a contest running right now. You can win Michael Graves tickets. I got 2 pairs. All you have to do is comment on the post and like my page, which you probably already do, and tag a friend that you'd bring on there. Oh, and like Pig's page, who donated those tickets. So thank you again to Pig. And they're playing that night. It's Halloween night at the Marquee. So there's that. I think that does everything for housekeeping. So yeah, let's get right into it. We've got the Apache Lake Music Festival tonight and tomorrow. Tonight featuring, let's see, Jared DeMille, Sarah Robinson Band, Wives, Jaffe's Ascent, Baragos, Dr. Delicious, The Deadbeat Cousins, and plenty more over Apache Lake. You can't go the normal route, so pay attention to that. Then what was that, the 88? But you can go around through Globe or off the Beeline and in the back way. So just be aware of that. But yeah, some awesome stuff. We also have some awesome stuff. Speaking of Yucca, we've got the Atom Age. They're back in town and with a brand new album that's really good. The new Guinea Pigs on the Block and Corridor 16 playing with them on that one. We got Malice of Nowhere, Top Shelf Shake, Hall 13, Nito and Johnny Gowans over Tempe Tavern. We got Flames of Durga with the Sturdy Ladies and El Googly Diablo over Chopper Johns. Homegrown with Mo, Local Showcase. Yes, normally she spotlights a local band at 11 o'clock, I think, every weekday? Something like that. Well, she's put together a showcase tonight to help spotlight 2 bands. We got musicians too, Alex Mullins and Color 8, plus 3 comedians over at the Copper Blues Live at Desert Ridge. We also got the Spirit of the Beehive with Dent and Herbert Walker over at the Trunk Space. There's also the Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band with Haymarket Squares at Crescent Ballroom. Bitter Allegiance, I think, is a reunion or comeback show. They're playing tonight with Victims in the Kentucky Rifles and Double Cross or Rips Bar. We got Prissy Whip, Reclaim, the Sheaves, and Disruptor over at Lunchbox. And Disruptor, first time I caught them was over at the Indy 500. They're fucking good, and I guess they're pretty new, but made up of members of Manhands, Drats, and yeah, just definitely add that recommendation there if you haven't heard of them yet. Definitely will. Moving down the list, though, we got Rocket Stedman with the Zonies and the Cavalactones at Timeout Lounge. Hopefully I didn't mispronounce that. And Crunk Witch with Kawaii Robot Shark over at Bonus Round. Then Saturday, we got day 2 of the Apache Lake Music Festival. This one being Congos, Decker, Fairy Bones, Haley Green, The Stakes, Woodworks, Los Choyas Peligrosas, Future X's, Fat Grey Cat, and plenty more out there if you're looking for an escape. But if you're staying in the Valley, there's some good stuff too. We got the 4th annual Rock the Bus show with AJJ and Sewer Gap and DJ Not Goth. That makes me wonder, do they not play goth music? Or they don't dress goth and then play emo music? Anyways, you can go show up and find out. But other stuff, awesome, cool stuff. We got the Walnuts doing their album release with No Lungs, Blue Joy, Not Confined, Acne Superstar, plus Getting Stoked. I guess it's going to be doing a live something or other. Well, go and find out. That's over the Trunk Space. We've got the Line Cutters, Go Outside, Karakara, the Grand Prix over at Pebble Beach. It's a house venue. Go hit up one of the bands if that sounds cool, because that does sound cool. So you might be interested. There is the posters, El Googly Diablo, Clam Slam, and Pop Icons over Timeout Lounge. We also got the Jones of Rock, featuring the Expats, Cadaver Dabadoos, Mod Bods, and more at the Quarry down in Bisbee. Oh, I put this in a strange order. Anyways, but regardless, if you're looking for another escape and you want to go south, there's another option. You got the Coal Trains with the American Longspurs, Jim Bachman and Day Drinkers at the Rock Bar. I was about to think there was another band I was reading. It just happened to be the venue. But yeah, so there's that. We also got the Bovine Fury and the Earps over Chopper John's. And rounding out Saturday, we got Hobo Johnson and the Lovemakers in town with Mom Jeans, the Philharmonic, and Nate Curry at the Van Buren. This one is sold out, but awesome if you made it and you wanted to make it. And if you didn't, hopefully you can find a way in. Then Sunday, actually a couple on Sunday. First up, I'm going to highlight this one at the very top because it's awesome and special to me. Spicy Mayo's doing their album release, yes. From the ashes of Extra Crispy, we've got the latest from Austin. And yes, they're doing their first album release on Sunday night. And that's with Dwayne and the Rockhard Johnsons, Dado in the POC, and Audrey Harburn over at the Rebel Lounge. Also in the afternoon, so you can hit this one up and still hit that one up in the evening. Hint, hint. We got Day Drinking with Jason DeVore from Authority Zero. He's playing with Meatbag from No Composure and Squared. Got Andy Higgins from Nito, 0.9%, because they're coming back. And Shamehole over the Ecca Tap Room starts at 1 p.m., so you can go check that out. And then also, this is on the radar, Sum 41's back in town with the MIDI Infliction. A MIDI Infliction. I'm just going to mispronounce it anyways, whatever. And The Plot in You at the Marquee Theater. So you might also go to that one, but I'm just saying, Spicy Mayo. All right, then Monday, I found one, and this one is a good one. You got Mephistopheles in town with Voices of Addiction also in town. So a little ska and a little punk, plus Bocat and We Might Be Wasted at the Yucca Tap. Then Tuesday, Lucero's back with the Vandaliers at Crescent Ballroom. Brooks Hubbard Band, Captive Cooks, and Austin Sweeney at the Yucca Tap Room. That one filling one that got canceled. It was China Motor. I forgot the full name. But yeah, they ended up canceling. So this is filling that whole over Yucca. Then Wednesday, this got plenty of punk rock on it. And because of that, you're probably going to be like, which one do I want to go to? Well, let's start at the top. Lagwagon and Face to Face co-headlining here with Destroy Boys over at the Press Room. We also got Barstool Preachers in town with Squared and Lee Decay of Krovac over the Yucca Tap. Then we've got Fall Children also in town with Altercation, Heavy Breather, Molotov Cockroach, and Dumpster Hump at the Palaverdi Lounge. Ultraviolet Communication with Boycott, Blue Joy, and Juniper Ridge at the Rhythm Room. There's John Allison Weiss with Lady Dan, Sydney Sprague, I should make note of how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. And Ray Lydia at the Trunk Space. Plus, we got Tenacious D. They're here. The D is here at Comerica Theater. Yes, you heard me what I said. That's fine. Moving down, also Flagstaff. We got P-Lander Z making a stop up there with a band called Sports at the Green Room up in Flag. So if you're looking to escape, even though the weather is getting nicer, I'm just going to say it. But you can go check them out. And if you don't want to go up there, though, however, we got a fucking killer show at the Yucca Tap. P-Lander Z and Grade 2. Speaking of another band with an awesome release, just came out a week ago. I've been listening to it mostly. I listen to a lot of stuff, like Jimmy Eat World and all that. But it's a really good album. They're here. Plus, we got US Depressed on the bill, Deadbeat Hymns, Krovac, and Killing Sunday for a pretty packed Thursday show. So that means get there early. I'm assuming 7:30 start with that many bands. But yeah, that's a big one. But not the only one. We got Flower Chow with Hyperchromatic plus House Dog Bird at the Rhythm Room. There's Trash Can Romeos and Tin Can Screamers over at Chopper John's. And Incubus is at Comerica Theater. Friday, we got another awesome Phoenix staple event. We got the 8th annual Punk Rock Halloween Bash and Monster Midway Night 1 over at the Ecca Tap Room. This has Ham playing as the Ramones, El Google Diablo and Friends as the Dead Milkmen, Eyebreaker as Slayer, OFA as something. There's just question marks. We also got various musicians as the Partisans, Ass Bleed, Corkies. You can put together what local bands are now on because that is really funny. But they're playing as Ostrotten. We also have one more just as question marks opening up. So that's just Friday night. Then down the list we go. We got The Faded Pictures, The Voodoo, 16 Eyes, and the Rebels set at Chopper John's. Sorry, something's itching. All right. Anyways, and then yes, so you can look it up what happened Off for Their Heads canceled the full tour for the rest of the U.S. tour they were doing for the new album. But in its place right now, we got the Line Cutters and FOL at the Rebel Lounge. So there is also that option for you. Then also we got an evening with Manic Monkeys, plus Comptalo Rockin' Chair, and Murphy's Outlaw over at Falcow. And I think we're going to scroll. That's going to round out this week's update. Of course, like I said at the top, there's some offers that come through Yucca Tap Room. And not only can you pick them up at yuccatap.com tickets, you can also do it in person at the bar and with no fees at Shirts and things. So there's that. We got the Atom Age tonight, like I said, with New Guinea Pigs on the Block, Corridor 16. Let's see, Sunday, there is Day Drinking with Jason DeVore from Authority Zero, with Meatbag, Andy Higgins, and Shamehole. Sunday, it's a 1 p.m. show, so easier to get there, I'm just saying. And then, yes, we got the 8th annual Punk Rock Halloween Bash, Monster Midway Bash, Friday and Saturday. Bands, local bands getting together, either merging or as themselves doing various ones. Like I said, Dead Milkman is El Googly Diablo Plus is what it really said. But yeah, them and friends. We got Eyebreaker as Slayer. We got, yeah, a lot of awesome stuff. And that is Friday and Saturday coming through Yucca Tap. So yeah, awesome stuff. Of course, as you can see, I've got a sponsor. And as a small guy on the YouTubes, well, I don't really make anything. So you can help me out a couple ways. First off, there should be a little icon, hopefully over here, at least down there. You can hit subscribe, get notifications when these go up. Plus, helps me grow, helps them give me more features, and eventually, like way down the line, I'll also be able to get revenue on here. But yeah, so there's that. Also, you can go to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Like I said, helps me maintain equipment, improve equipment, replace broken equipment, plus covers some of the gas and fees and stuff for tickets. So I thank you for that if you can. Let's see what else. Be sure to keep up with me over at everyshowjoe.com. Like I said, Stiff Little Fingers and the Avengers pictures and wrap up, that just got posted tonight. So go check that out. Plus, last week's Consoles is posted on there, plus YouTube and plus, well, podcast services. But you can check that one out. We had Harry Jerkface, you might know from Drats. You might know from 51 West. You might know from Robot Repair. Yes, he's on there. Awesome. Fun time. And we got the NES being captured directly from a real NES. So excited. It means we've got more options. So yeah, there is that. Of course, speaking of tomorrow, tune in. It should be around 3 p.m. We got the Deadbeat Hymns. I got to figure out what game we're going to be playing, but they'll be stopping by while playing some video games and talking about the band. It's really cool stuff. And keep up with me in real time where I'm going to be at. You can see as I post pictures from the shows. Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter. I got a TikTok that I should use but don't yet. But that's all just Every Show Joe. Look it up and you'll find me. Thank you, Tony from Dumpster Hump, for the theme at the top. And as always, if you like the music you're seeing out there, of course, support the band. Buy the album, buy the shirt. But you can also help them out, especially the middle guys, small guys, by sharing like their Bandcamp. Share their music. Share pictures. Share links. Just spread the word. Help them grow. As they grow, there's going to be more people like you clamoring. They're like, give me some more music. This was already awesome, but I want more. And they'll be like, all right, I think there's enough people. And they'll make more music. It's all reciprocal. But yeah, so that's, I think, my final word for this week. So until next week, you guys be safe, have fun, and hopefully I'll see you at a show.